Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am KoiCGZ, and in this video we are going to do another video on the metal dungeon, and most likely this will be the final video for this particular dungeon, because there's really no other weapon that you need besides the one that I'm going to be showcasing here, and that's going to be right here. This is my leveling High Priest team, but right here on my High Priest, I'm going to have the Metal King Sword. So this weapon pretty much is all you need to all you really need in terms of going through this particular dungeon. So with this weapon, it guarantees you getting max amount of XP for this. So before I kind of mentioned the Ikinari ability, the sudden activation ability of this particular weapon. So that's going to be King Time. So pretty much it costs 8 MP, and at the start of the battle your allies will have a rare chance to take their actions before all of the enemies, including metal type enemies. Something that's not in that particular explanation is that if a metal enemy is actually in the group of enemies that you're fighting, you ought that the King Time automatically activates. So it doesn't matter who else is in the party. If there is a metal enemy that you are fighting, you automatically get King Time. So you take your action before even the metal enemies. So pretty much for this dungeon, you're going to actually get max HP. So I'm just going to show it to you right here. So just going to go into this dungeon and show you exactly how it works. So something else is that there are pretty much two abilities that you can use for this particular dungeon. The first one is going to be King Flash Light Explosion, which does EO damage, but has the plus 10 damage to 3 times to metal enemies. Then there's going to be Roaring Thunder, which is the Dein base damage that also does 10 plus damage 3 times to metal enemies. This also has a chance to do 11 damage instead of 10. Okay, so here King Time should activate. Yes. So here my this particular High Priest equipped with the Dark Whip of Beast is going to go. So I'm actually just going to let this character go and attack with the Metal Slicer. So that's actually going to get rid of the enemies there. But that particular weapon is also a good complement to have on in your party, especially with the Metal King Sword, especially if you're going to be fighting against the Metal Tsumugi or Metal King. So here again, King Time, done. Last battle. And again, probably gonna go, there's again King Time. And again, with my High Priest here with the Dark Whip of Beasts. Let's see, do I get all of them? Nope. But pretty much here, this is, we'll see how much damage here. So in that case, 33 damage. In that case, that would have been enough damage to take down the Metal Tsumugi, but in some cases, you might need another character to have on a metal-based weapon, just like the Dark Whip of Beast, to do that little extra damage. And then you can see here, I did get the max amount of XP, so that's going to be 160,580 XP. Yeah, so that was that Metal Slime dungeon. So yeah, so this weapon, the Metal King Sword, this is all you really need for that particular dungeon. I did have my other character right over here equipped with the Dark Whip of Beast. That pretty much does good damage as well. Pretty much when I got this weapon, I thought this was the only weapon you need, but now I changed my mind. This is pretty much the only weapon that you will need for that dungeon in order to get a max amount of XP to get. So pretty much any battle that's gonna have a metal enemy, you will be able to take your action before the metal enemies. So you're definitely going to get a good XP throughout your battles with metal enemies. So something else that I wanted to go over is going over a soul. So what I want to do is change my party real quick, so I'll see you back soon. Okay, so now I'm back with my God Hand team. So this is my party of all God Hand characters. Pretty much what I wanted to go over is actually the creation of an S Grade Soul. So for the past 2 months, I want to say, I've been trying to get the S Grade Soul for Buffalon, and I have actually been able to do so. In order to actually have enough A grades to actually upgrade to an S grade, so right over here. So I want to actually create this particular S grade soul and pretty much show you exactly what it's going to have in terms of its abilities. So here we go. And finally, I have an S grade soul for Buffalon. Okay, so now let's go and check out this particular soul. So that's going to be found right here in our soul. So let's go yellow, S grade, and Buffalon is the first one right here. So here with Buffalon, his going to be a yellow soul, so his stats are going to be high in HP, max HP, and also in terms of durability. So 120 durability is actually pretty good. Strength is actually not so bad, so that's actually at 90. Then here for its abilities, by itself, you're going to have, let's see, plus 10% to physical technique skill damage, and then you're going to have plus 10% to Jibadia resistance, and then plus 10% to illusion resistance. So by itself, it's actually not that great. But first here, I want to lock this in and then show you what how that soul actually does actually pair up well with other souls. So pretty much if you remember with the Mohican soul, you're going to actually have some very unique abilities. So again, here you're going to get plus 10% to physical technique skill damage, plus 10% to EO resistance, plus 10% to lower defense resistance. But here, this is where things get interesting. If you have Buffalon also equipped on this particular character, you get an extra plus 10% physical technique skill damage for this particular soul, and you also get plus 5% in terms of your critical hit rate. So pretty much here, I'll probably change that here with Oni combo, since I don't really need the physical technique damage here. So here, change it to Buffalon. So let's see the differences here. So, ooh, wow. So very big differences. So you're going to see my HP is going to go up, way up, 218. So almost 80. Then here also my strength goes down. That's not so bad. Went down by 15 or so. But my durability goes way up. So you're going to see here that this is going to be quite good. So pretty much I do have these extra abilities. So yes, so now with this particular setup that I have, this is actually going to work out quite well in terms of doing physical technique damage to the enemies and also getting critical hit rates. So hopefully I'll be able to see some big differences between my damage before and now. But yeah, so with that said, this is all that I wanted to do for this particular video. But yeah, so with that said, I'm going to end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.